Yo, 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 ice a pack of what you packin' and what's crack-a-lackin'. So today I'm going to give my advice on mind games, fakes of all kinds, fakes from all walks of life. But before I say anything else, I don't want to sound like a view whore, but I have to sound like a view whore real quick. So I don't want to ruin the surprise exactly, but basically I have a pretty big name editor working on a 10,000 subscriber montage, which, like, holy moly, 10,000, just saying that is insane. Can't even fathom it, but I'm a little under 2k subscribers short of 10k, so like I can't upload it when it's done until I hit 10k, and boy do I want to upload it. So please, if you aren't subscribed, please be a subscriber, please. And then the other thing, some people have been asking me to cut the comment reading I've been doing at the beginning, but like I really like interacting with you guys, so I'm not going to cut that out completely, but what I will do from here on forward, I'll put the timestamp of when the actual video starts, because like I know some people are only here for the substance of the video, so I mean, I get that, man, so it's all good. No worries, dog. Taylor Fisher. So far every video has made me rethink about what I'm doing wrong. Keep the tips coming, brother. You got a sub from me. Taylor Fisher, I appreciate that subscription so much. And thank you so much for the comment. That's really my goal with these videos. I feel like every kind of skill or mechanic in Rocket League, everyone kind of thinks of or approaches in their own way. So I'm just kind of sharing my mindset or thought process when going for these skills. So thank you so much for the comment, and I'm glad they help. This was the best tutorial for 2s I've ever seen. Well, thank you, man. And hey, shout out to Wishes, a subscriber I met in solo queue right before hitting Champ 2. Which I really appreciate the wish of luck. Wouldn't have gotten it without you. So yeah, by the way, shortly after getting Champ 2, I immediately lost like 8 games, and right now I'm Champ Div 3, so yeah, that's when I decided that's enough tilt for one day. So yeah, that's where I left off. So as we jump into the mind games, I just wanted to start with my camera settings, because I get asked a ton in the comments what my camera settings are, and I think it's really important for dribbling and mind games to have a camera setting that works for you. So yeah, if you like what you see, feel free to try them yourself. So in a general sense, the objective of a fake is to make the opponent think you're doing something and then do something else. And I know that's very broad and vague, but when you go for a fake, it's something you need to really sell the opponent on. I usually think of it almost as if I'm putting on an act, because you essentially are. You gotta really overemphasize your movements when you're going for a fake. I usually make super exaggerated jerks left and right on the analog stick to make my car really wiggle, because even if the ball is between you and the opponent and they can't see your actual car, they will see your little name tag wobbling back and forth, and the more you wobble it back and forth, the harder it is to read and to predict. One of my favorite forms of mind games is when you hit the ball that will easily float into the goal, but it's an easily defendable ball, is to jump and fly up behind the ball, and then either don't hit the ball, like maybe back foot behind it to make it look like you're going to hit it, or hit it as soft as possible. Because when people see you jumping at the ball in front of their own goal, they don't think about the fact that it's already on net. They think, okay, he's hitting it, I have to get in front of it and hope I don't get dunked on. And by the way, I do cover this skill a bit more in a broad sense in my aerial fake video. Just saying. Okay, so next, I want to give a super useful tip. When, let's say, you're going for a mind game, but you are not confident in it being effective, and you know the opponent is about to bullseye the ball and make you look like an idiot. Something I think a lot of people know, but don't know they know, is that the ball will never shoot you across the field the way a car bumping you will. Even if there's a car directly on the other side of the ball, if you jump, you essentially become a little mini floating wall for the ball. So to prepare for impact, I recommend jumping just once to make a little, like, almost impenetrable wall, because the opponent will often fly into it and bounce over or bounce off the ball, because your car will not be affected very much as long as the car does not make direct contact with you, which, I mean, if it does, then RIP, you're gone in most cases, because they'll usually be coming in at full speed. You'll probably get blasted to Kingdom Come. But in most cases, if you jump in a way that the ball is directly in between both of you, they shouldn't really make much progress. Another good point I think to make is noting where you are on the field. I find that although without a doubt the most risky places to fake are in front of your goal and in front of the opponent's goal, because that is where the most is at stake, But you have to remember that people panic when they are close to being scored on and get excited when they are about to score. You might be playing Rocket League, but it's always a human being controlling each car, and people have a hard time staying calm and collected when a goal is imminent. Which is why I find that although the most risky, a lot of times the most successful fakes are right in front of either goal. But also, a disclaimer, I do want you to know that if you try to fake in front of your own goal and get scored on, you will most likely get flamed hard in the chat. So I do not recommend doing that unless you're extremely confident, and like I usually don't do it in solo queue unless I'm positive I got it. Now, I want to go back to the point I made about selling people on your fakes. Something I forgot to mention that's extremely useful in doing this is doing a little power slide each time you cut. A lot of times, I'll do this maybe 3 to 4 times before actually cutting, when they catch on that I'm just letting the ball roll. This is really effective because they will watch the ball rolling and catch on and think to challenge, but not take into account that you are in a position to make a hard cut by drifting. To do this, you just want to drift into the ball and then let go of your drift button and correct before making contact, and then repeat however many times necessary before actually cutting. That is going to wrap up this video though, everyone. I really appreciate you all so much for sticking around until the end. It really means the world to me, and I am forever grateful to all of you. I hope you maybe learned a thing or two, or at the very least enjoyed watching. But until next video, peace out. Please get me to 10K.